Greetings in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I the First, Jah Rastafari, I Divine Mother Empress Menin. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in I sight, O Jah. Yes, ones and ones. Give thanks again for lending I ears and allow I to articulate and word sound Rastafari and even expressing Rastafari in aspects of when I come across information that I find it imperative to expound and read a certain psychology verses, and not even verses, where Rastafari have to highlight and counter. Now, I come across the virgin, not even virgin, because I'm not a virgin. A one by the name of Thomas Sowell, and that are the English pronunciation. If you have French up his name, because his name French, it's Thomas Sowell. This brother Thomas Sowell, born June 30, 1930. Born in North Carolina. Presently, him about 92-year-old. Him educated at Harvard, black conservative as him style himself, social commentary, economist, author of about 12 books. One of them what him call Black Redneck and White Liberals. Now, I vibration is relation to a sound, a YouTube sound where him like on him. Facts about slavery never mentioned in school. But I go do. I go play the word sound and I give ears to it, and whoever's are expressing fullness exactly what I mentioned in relation to this vibration. So without ado, I could play him and vibes him up. Because everything is about the knowing, you know. And everything is the young lion them, so I can recognize. And when you have knowledge of yourself, when you come across ones like these, I title him a black intellectual traitor, because he don't reference him educational background, and he's highly educated. You see it? But him lack knowledge of self. So here we go. Now,
the instrumental use of the history of slavery today
observe
also
on start
underlies the
out
claim
anything.
that slavery grew out of racism. For most of its long history, which includes most of the history of the human race, slavery was largely not the enslavement of racially different people, for the simple reason that only in recent centuries has either the technology or the wealth existed to go to another continent to get slaves and transport them en masse across an ocean. People were enslaved because they were vulnerable, not because of how they looked. The peoples of the Balkans were enslaved by fellow Europeans, as well as by the peoples of the Middle East, for at least 6 centuries before the first African was brought to the Western Hemisphere. Before the modern...
Alright. Notice how him lay him foundation, right? I talk about say slavery. Basically, we must say slavery is unique to Africans. Everybody else get enslaved. So him a lay him foundation right there, so. And watch how him a develop. And watch where him a take him narrative. Or him a present the facts, you know. But him a slant it in a particular direction. I could continue.
By and large, Europeans enslaved other Europeans. Asians enslaved other Asians. Africans enslaved other Africans. And the indigenous peoples of the Western Hemisphere enslaved other indigenous peoples of the Western Hemisphere. Slavery was not
No. I when we mention slavery, as him says, slavery is indeed that a fact when presenting. Slavery indeed is a ancient practice. And how we know this? When we come across the Hammurabi slave code of 1754 BCE, that clearly show about, because this is a man who have rules and regulations who govern slavery. And Hammurabi is one of them from over in the Mesopotamia, Sumeria, in them region, the present day Iraq. But in the ancient time of Sumeria and them place there. So this is how the Hammurabi slave code. Now, but that's we are give credence to what him say right, these are the facts in relation to slavery.
On race, much less on theories about race. Only relatively late in history did enslavement across racial lines occur on such a scale as to promote an ideology of racism that outlasted the institution of slavery itself. Wherever a separate people were enslaved, they were disdained or despised, whether they were different by country, religion, caste, race, or tribe. In East Africa, the Maasai were feared slave raiders, and other African tribes, either alone or in conjunction with Arabs, enslaved their more vulnerable neighbors. As late as 1891, it was reported that Manyuema slavers had demoralized surrounding tribes, destroying crops, and famine reigned everywhere. Even in the early 20th century, Abyssinians were still raiding other Africans and carrying off slaves. It was 1922 before the British had gained sufficient control.
Alright. You watch how him segue and I put great emphasis on the Africans them and how them deal with slavery. Now, him a segue back now in relation to him white master them, the British them, and how them basically get on them abolitionist vibration. Check him out.
In Tanganyika to stamp out slavery there. Arabs were the leading slave raiders in East Africa, ranging over an area larger than all of Europe. The total number of slaves exported from East Africa during the 19th century has been estimated to be at least 2 million. The form in which the story of slavery has reached most people today has been along the lines of the best-selling book and widely watched television miniseries Roots by Alex Haley. Challenged on the historical accuracy of Roots, Haley said, "I tried to give my people a myth to live by. This instrumental use of history, or purported history."
So now, when them say allegedly now, because we are use the word allegedly, because we never did it. So allegedly him claims that Alex Haley say, I sold my people, I gave my people a myth to live by. So when them say myth now, that's in relation to say where Alex Haley say slavery is a myth. Or that Alex Haley, that him allegedly say Alex Haley say. Now, if slavery is a myth, according to this brother here, that means colonization is a myth. The Berlin Conference 1884-1885 is a myth too. Neo-colonization is a myth too. The Black Code will restrict the free when them claim to them emancipate, or not even emancipate, because emancipation not come yet. The freed black ones them in the antebellum South in America. Them ones and them free black man there. When they make the black codes or the black law for restrict them people growth and development, so them can't excel in a society. That is a myth. Redlining again, that is a myth. Redlining is them restrict you from getting loan from the bank, and even for buy place, certain places you can't get no loan for buy places. That are redlining. So basically them push it in a particular area for live. You see me, I said, and that's how you have the urban areas and urban centers now in America. In Jamaica, you know, we just say uptown versus downtown. Because uptown are where the rich people them there, and downtown are where the poor them there, the less fortunate. The people them where reap the repercussion of slavery present day. So Alex Haley said that is a myth. Or with a brother here try portray say all of these things are myth. Jim Crow a myth, segregation a myth, and ultimately the white supremacy is a myth where I live through presently. And that is brother here say. You see the danger of people like them people here. And I must be aware of these people. We could continue listen to him and him crap. But these things are essential, you know. Because I is all about the knowings. And when I speak Rastafari, these are the things why I speak Rastafari. We could continue listen to that dopey bat here.
Is open to the same objections as other instrumental myth making. Despite the impression created by Roots, during the era of the massive slave trade from West Africa, a white man was more likely to catch malaria in Africa than to catch slaves himself. The average life expectancy of a white man in the interior of sub-Saharan Africa at that time.
So, again, this brother here always minimize the white contribution. So basically, him a mention now say, white man can't go in the interior Africa because of malaria. No. How the Portuguese them encounter N.I.A, the African queen who had a 40+ year war against them. How that happen? What about Gorey Island? What about Gorey Island? As the youth them said, the gate are no return now, or the door are no return now. Presently, when them call it said Gorey Island. No. These are Portuguese.
If slavery is not morally wrong,
These are Portuguese slave base. These are Portuguese slave base where them launch and go into the interior. And that's how them get. Where Nzinga could have fight them for 40 years. Or even I make resistance. I could go down in the vibration of resistance because that's what Nzinga represent. You know what I mean? 1583 to 1663. And like I say again, 40+ years of warfare against the Portuguese them. And I asked if she not beat them too. She beat them bad too. But anyway, Afonso the First. This is another African where they not dealing with the Portuguese them to the point now where the Portuguese them start pressuring and taking people them. And them start a war because they not dealing with them. And them start a ball now and a write letter to the king of Portugal. I beg him to stop them from pressure him. No. Away this brother here, Thomas Sowell. I never call him Thomas Sowell. Thomas Sowell. How Thomas Sowell I deal with? No. In the spirit of resistance, because of these slavers where we have to bring come all the way across and I could draw some correlates and in a resistance where I resist these people. No, I saw you have people like Zombie Palmeiras or Ganga Zombie and him son Zombie Dos Palmeiras or Brazil and then the Colombo. Colombo is the equivalent to Maroon, like what I say Maroon. Not Turner in America. Maroon, Wild and Anthem, Suriname, Brazil, Colombia, Brazil, Suriname, North Carolina, Florida, Louisiana in America. So, you know me I say, and when we talk about resistance, ultimately the greatest we make the chart. But the Maroon them are Jamaica. Then you have the Asian Revolution with Oliver Toussaint, and you have Jack Dessalines, and you have Dirty the Jamaican Bookman. With them ones and ones 1791. When Dirty Bookman start the fire. And they have Toussaint and Jack Dessalines finish it because Toussaint want to make deal and they end up killing basically. Because they want to go make deal with them. Now me I say about the real warrior them see me put the fire on the ears and them come in now. And have it 1791 to 1804. And Haiti becomes what Haiti is the first independent black nation. You see it, even though them tear them down right now and them make them a pay for all the war they too, and them still a suffer for the victory there, present day. And then we have to move over to N.I.A. the Maroons. Now me I say, and out of them resistance here come Marcus Garvey. And out of that Marcus Garvey come N.I.A. Rastafari resistance. And this N.I.A. representing, and I said fire here. You know me I say, and I said fire fight them same people there. And enough I would think of 500 thousands of years we and them people there war. You know what I mean? But another time I will get another part. You know what I mean? So this brother here come talk about myth. I want him to the brother here, man. Slavery is real. And I presently I live through that right now. Ain't no myth about slavery for I. You know me I say, even if Alex Haley a liar, slavery still real. And the vestiges of slavery is still current right now. But we continue to listen to it.
To the coasts of Africa, bought their slaves, and left as soon as possible. Even so, the death rates among the white crews of the ships carrying slaves to the Western Hemisphere were as high as the death rates among the slaves themselves. It was only much later, after quinine and other medical measures enabled Europeans to survive where there were tropical diseases, was it possible for them to invade Africa in force and establish empires there. But by then, the Atlantic slave trade had already been ended. During the era of that trade, Africa was largely ruled by Africans who established the conditions under which slave sales took place. The crew of a slave ship was in no position to defy African rulers and their armies by going out across the land and capturing people willy-nilly. The stronger African peoples captured and enslaved the weaker peoples. The same pattern found over the centuries in Europe, Asia.
Alright, watch out now. Show you this brother here when I tell us I present him facts, but him disingenuous and I mislead. So hear the truth now. Him claim say the white man never in a position to dominate the trade. And that's how him present. Now however, the white man start issue the compromisers and the African compromisers, them are dealing with them, and start give them gun, modern technology, the gun them. And the Africans them now replace them bone and around them spear and them knife and sword and them things there, and start replace them with guns. And now the gun them I use and I go in at the interior and I bring out the Africans them. Right, and them and the white man, cause remember me telling you say, you know, say them same Portuguese are going at the interior. So them and the African them are going at the interior. And we hear what them do now. While the African them are use the gun them and them start, this is how them dictate to the Africans them now. When the Africans them get depend on the gun them now. Them withhold the gunshot, which is the gunpowder. And demand more slaves from the African them, and if the Africans them don't refuse to do what them say, them threaten them so them are trade with them enemy. Them Africans they don't get dependent on the gun. Them don't want them enemy get the gun because them know say it the rule like a reverse on them, which in some cases are that them do too. And then all them start dominating them, even dictate how the warfare going in Africa with the gun them. Some of them sell them defective gun. That's how them becomes arms dealers. And out becomes an arms dealers, them dictate how the flow and how warfare going in Africa. This is how them Portuguese and the rest of them, the rest of white people, this is how them do. So what Thomas Sowell talk about. Africa, the white man couldn't dominate the slave trade. I saw them dominate the slave trade using them modern technology, gun. And what that boy you talk about, man? And them that me I tell you, you know, that's why you have to know your story. When you know your story, them can trick you with them kind of sound and mislead you. Yeah, man. And time me hear them boy, them black skin here. And them black skin are the biggest obstacle. If you want to know what is a modern day,
the Western Hemisphere and Polynesia,
Uncle Tom is a senior. I him at
the Ngoni and Yao swaggered over and terrorized other tribes. In Uganda, the Baganda made life miserable for their neighbors. And the Nyoro and Hema of Ankole enslaved Toro women and children. The Tutsi dominated the Hutu in Rwanda, the Maasai lorded it over the Kikuyu and Kamba, and the latter, in turn, held the Ndorobo in a kind of serfdom. It was precisely the fact that Europeans, except for the Portuguese, seldom participated in the raids that captured and enslaved Africans that enabled most people in Europe and the Americas to remain oblivious to the traumatic experience that this was, with some Africans committing suicide to.
Like me say again, just note how man minimize the white man participation in the slave trade. Because basically when you don't listen to him, the white man don't go stay upon the coast and just collect trade with them a trade with and collect the slave and sail off in the sunset. And so him and make it sound. No me I say? And then John
avoid capture and wives being whipped as they tried to cling to their husbands or children. Historian David Breon Davis pointed out that Europeans had little contact with the actual process of enslavement, and that as late as 1721, the Royal African Company asked its agents to investigate the modes of enslavement in the interior. Europeans typically saw only the end results, enslaved people being offered for sale on the coast. It was much the same story in the Ottoman Empire, where those who bought slaves had no idea what these slaves had been through before. The unique position of the Western world in the history, and especially the destruction of slavery, need not imply that there was unanimity within the West on this institution. In addition to whites who defended the enslavement of Africans on racial grounds, or who opposed general emancipation on social grounds.
First and foremost, slavery not destroy. Slavery has evolved. And like me tell you, them mass it. Because what them do, them switch the game. Them change the name slave to labor. So now you work for minimum wage. And in the process, in some instances, them boy and this is how I talk about when we mention the black code and the slave code and white supremacy and segregation. All of this is the vestiges of slavery. Them only change and take off the shackle. But the system still remain and them develop the system too. It has developed to the point now wherein a straight up black people is being affected by slaves. So slavery, even though they might claim say well, it's not a claim, it was an Asian practice in the Western hemisphere, in the diaspora, where I&I as African diaspora, slavery becomes race. This is how them come up with chattel, when them say chattel slavery. This is not a myth. This is a reality where I&I go through and still I go through right now. So the terminology slavery not change. It's still there. In a practical reality where I live through today. So don't make them fool you. And don't make what them black skin traitors here. Try come intellectualize and try trick you.
There were many whites and even blacks who defended slavery as a matter of self-interest as slave owners. Although most black owners of slaves in the United States were only nominal owners of members of their own families, there were thousands of other blacks in the antebellum South who were commercial slave owners, just like their white counterparts.
Then, I make no rational no excuse, for what it is, And the reality is that, yes, you have black compromisers or African compromisers. But in the practical sense and in that space and time, because we're not going to apply modern psychology to it, Because if we apply modern psychology, we're going to burn them. So we have to go back into the space and time and the economic, social landscape where exists at the time. Slavery is a part of getting rich. So the free black one, them never was slave. Them now want to get rich too. And the white man said the system says slavery is the way to go. And then after that now, from the slavery, them going on them plantation, whether them tobacco or them cotton. So of course the free black ones them are going to engage in it because they want upward mobility. So this is why them participate too. Ones have to be practical and real and look into things and don't just run with a narrative. When you hear a black man and one black man, you get bent up in your modern day psychology and feel like say the practical reality in at that time. Just like our ones and ones right now, for argument's sake, you have ones and ones where let's use the illegality of drugs and scamming and these things. Right now, currently here. Black man sell black man drugs. And why am I sell him drugs? Because he might try to build himself forget the luxury and material exhibitionist with them white people are show every day on TV. The youths them want some of the wealth too. So them sell drugs to get it. And the same thing that back then to the black man them were free. Want to live good too. So them participating in the only way where them know how. And at the time, that was the trend. The trend back them time of slavery. So them participate too. I gonna get bent out of shape because of that. Because I know so I have to be real and practical. You know what I mean? But I not say this to make no excuse for them. I just have to be real and express and show you. But when a boy present it, he might present it and he might slant the facts. And now look into the truth of the time. You see me I come from? And at this is why this boy is dangerous. Because he is not just a random individual and a boy have pull and a boy have power because I'm intellectualization and him education. Because he's an educated one, you know. Harvard him go. And you know so Harvard is one of the elite schools in America. See it. Could finish listening.
Estimated 1/3 of the free persons of color in New Orleans were slave owners, and thousands of these slave owners volunteered to fight for the Confederacy during the Civil War. Black slave owners were even more common in the Caribbean. In short, there were many defenders of slavery in the West, even in the 19th century. And outside the West, slavery was too widely accepted to require defense. No other nation ended slavery in the same way as the United States did, and few ended it after so short a struggle, as history is measured. How and why did slavery end in most of the world? There were two major processes. Over the centuries, as more and more territories around the world consolidated into nation-states with their own armies and navies, raiding those territories to capture and enslave the people who lived within them became more hazardous in itself, and also risked military retaliation against the country.
Yeah, because the Africans them get smart now and start turning the gun them on them now. See me I say, and the African them to start to learn and fix the gun them for themselves and make them own a gunshot. So them can't run in and dictate no more. So the African them start a beat shot on them now and I run them out. You know me I say? In a certain areas, I defend it. So I saw now, them a talk about so them can't run in as usual. So them a try to fix it up. What happened to that boy here,
The
man?
raiders came. Thus, more and more peoples became off limits to slave raiders over time. Put differently, the areas which remained subject to slave raiding over the centuries were primarily those where the people lived in smaller or weaker societies. Such societies continued to exist where it was difficult, for geographic or other reasons, to consolidate large areas under one government. This was true of the
Yeah, and even when them run come now about them abolition. We not forget fool and I met them fool you know with the abolitionist thing. And the only reason I remember tell the abolitionist is really what. You see the abolition them afraid that the fearful one them recognize the power of black unity through 80. Because if you go back into the history and check the maths, them never concerned about freeing us slave after 80. And the Maroons them in Jamaica too. And then you have the Maroons them in Florida and you have people like Nat Turner and them bridging there. Nat Turner, you even have the one Denmark Vassy and them youth there. As them start a fight too. I have Zombie and Zanga Zombie in a Brazil, and you have Suriname and Maroons and these people all over a fight. Carlotta Colombi in a Cuba there. You know what I mean? I want the next the Maroon brother, Shataya in a Puerto Rico. All of them people are Maroon people where I fight. I fight against slavery, resistance. You know what I say? So I make them abolitionists are really after that fearful one them now know, the slick one them now. Them recognize the danger. So them want slick it out now and for pacify I&I again. Them go and like say them a look out for I&I interest. Them now look out for I&I, them a try to see for them interest, the benefits of them get from slavery. But them claim say them end. It not end because them still have benefit up to today. If them up to now, all of the wickedness we are going against I&I people from them time to now, how comes it not fixed if them so good and them so caring? How it not change? That me assure you have to be careful of them when we are coming, what them call them present day liberals. Abolitionists back then liberals today. Are the ones that are going at them slick. Now me I say too smart. And them want to pacify and trick you. Make you think say they have good white people. You know what I mean? Collectively them not mean we're not good. So don't make them trick you. You might have individual white ones, alright, yes. But collectively them not mean we're not good. And this brother you know, and when I call him Thomas Sowell, it's deliberate because he ingests the attitude of his masters and he want to be master. Now he might turn around now, just like how the old slave back then would jump out on the front line for protecting master. This the brother here do. And the first thing him do in him argument, the first thing him do, he make you know say slavery is unique to you. And then him turn and his next second thing what him do, you know. He might make you know say, yo, nobody cry about slavery. Because slavery is unique to everybody else will go through slavery, free up themselves. So you need to stop ball about slavery and look for grievance. You see it? And then the third thing now, he make you know say it was the Western world, the white man again ended slavery. You see it? But who benefit from slavery? And who still a benefit from slavery? Now they said white man. You know me I say? But long and short time argument is that one, it make rationalize for master. I continue the divide, the divisiveness, the divided psychology between for make because when the way him slander and present them facts, him want to keep that energy in the I&I for hate the continental African them. For see them put in a slavery. And absolve them white master and minimize them participation. And the next thing we him do, him a try null and void the reparation argument. Because when him present these kind of so-called facts here, it ones and ones can try to use that as an excuse now. And lay the foundation for your master, Use that now. And use him as an example because him is a well-titled black skin Harvard graduate, social commentator, economist. And those are the things when wear. You know what I say? Representatives of the Hoover Institute. These are the things so I'm prominent. So I'm word carry weight to them. Because the word not carry no weight because as far as I know it's him is an intellectual black traitor. Currently, what we call back in the days for the plantation, them call them slave house nigga. And him that. Yeah, if you want to know what a modern day house nigga is, check that brother they name Thomas Sowell or Thomas Sowell. Because he must suck hard. Yeah man. Every time ones and ones like them irritate I&I. And when I this is why I speak Rastafari. Know what I mean? So I can be coming cognizant and know I story. So when these kind of ones you can't get for trick with them black skin Because the black skin are the first one to betray you. Always the one to betray you before we can go to fix the things them. So you have to know what you're up against in this day and time, and it's knowledge of self. Knowledge of self are going to equip you and prepare you. And this is what Rastafari is about. These ones and ones here, these black skins, one of these educated intellectuals, you have to be aware of them. And when I say educated intellectual, that don't mean you don't forget education in them system. Because the only way you can change, you have to get the knowledge and know them system work. And when you have the knowledge of self, then you use for them system to get your thing together. You see me I come from, but you have to first know knowledge of self. Rastafari. Yes, I. So I just that depend on the vibration, you know what I mean? When me hear that brother yeah. Even though I don't get a sound on it already still, but I just play the recording so I and I can really vibe on it. And you know what I mean? And you can see where I and I come from with the first recording and even a one here on the said vibration. You know what I mean? And the reason why I and I make that recording differently, I mean, assist in a reason. I play the first recording and she listen to, but she never had to get it. And then I did get annoyed with her because I say, I check say it clear. And then when I start, I give it to her with it, like how I thought now. The sister said to me, say, so why not bring it across like that in the recording? And it make me stop and pray. But more while than I and I write down things and them things there, you know. It's because I and I want the knowledge, you know, the information for pass on without. Because sometimes when I and I get emotional, I and I go up on it like I and I. Let me just say, I don't even want to use the word rant. I just get passionate about the thing. And I just talk from half of the top of my head. And when I talk from half of the top of my head, I know some flow better still. But at the same time, it's not about just the passion, it's the information. I and I want the young lions them. And ones out there when I know about Rastafari, who was Rastafari, and I have to use historical content and correlate with Rastafari and show the essence of what Rastafari is about. Know what I mean? And I have to be on guard against these kind of intellectuals. You see me I come from? But anyway, we're going to see it up now. No, say Rastafari are your one. Nobody can take it from you. Rastafari is for the reconnection to the N.I.A continent, or we call Africa. Rastafari is I identity. Rastafari is for the N.I.A Caribbean unity, or African Caribbean unity, because we use the word Africa. But I still a postulate N.I.A. N.I.A is the new name for the continent. Because we are the people who give life to the world. So if we are the life giver, it's only right for I name N.I.A. Because we give life to the world. You know what I say? Rastafari is I identity. You see it? Jah Rastafari without apology.